but that's not violence. Like shit, dude.
Hey, I'm live. Stop dropping the N-bomb.
Sorry, ninjas.
Nice.
What's up, my ninjas?
Stupid ninjas cutting onions.
Oh shit! Static Terps is already in the house. God damn, he was waiting.
Wait.
Static Terps. He's one of our loyal viewers.
Okay. Nah, usually I have the channel up so I get to see it, and I was just not doing it because I'm an irresponsible human being.
Yes, you are.
He's locked and loaded. That was a loaded comment you just made there. But anyways, we're gonna brush past that.
Guy better not be playing Diablo while we're doing the podcast.
What the hell? No, not even that. My stream is acting weird.
His hey Google like shut it down.
I'm not. Levels up, rogue.
Did any of you actually watch these conferences, or Ubisoft? And because I didn't watch Nintendo, I just read about it.
I watched Nintendo.
Yeah, I watched Nintendo. Trying to watch what?
I watched Xbox.
Microsoft.
What do we really watch Xbox for nowadays? Like,
I don't know.
Really?
I've
Halo 8.
Apparently,
like Fable.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, I mean, that's apparently coming out. But there was apparently some interesting stuff that was coming out on Xbox. Not anything that I was like super down for, but I think people were losing their minds over Forza. There was another game called Starfield. I think people were losing their minds about that, and probably Fable. I mean, that was a pretty interesting announcement.
Fable was a really interesting amount. I thought Fable looked fantastic. Like I was excited for it, and I really like the Fable games. But holy fuck, do they write the playbook on how to make an ugly woman? Jesus Christ! I've never seen like a harder looking foot face.
I can't comment on this. There's too much social media proof.
Static Turk says, did Minecraft give up on Xbox? I think they did. Minecraft is no longer an Xbox exclusive. It's on all platforms.
They said Microsoft.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry.
Minecraft.
Sorry, I'm tired. Fuck you guys.
Oh god damn it!
You don't even know your M's.
I think Microsoft. I think Microsoft gave up on Xbox. I would say definitely in the PS4 generation era, like the last generation. I feel like they really abandoned their fans, or if you want to call them that, or their loyal.
I haven't heard anything about Xbox for the past decade.
Pretty much.
I mean, you heard about a Forza, a Halo, and that was it.
And that was it. They've never really had much of a, I guess, a solid Xbox game out of like a handful of stuff. Halo was basically it.
Remember 360 and how intensely popular it was for a while?
I think it's because like they were the two biggest things. It was just Nintendo was just like, yeah, you little kids go out and have fun. We'll do our own thing.
we got you guys.
Yeah.
Terp says he thinks it's because they made Xbox available on Windows, so no longer exclusive to the consoles. I mean, that's in part that's true, but also I think it's because they took their exclusives and they ran them into the fucking ground, like Gears of War. That last one was trash. It was absolute Gears of War.
No, I know Gears of War, but it was what, 4 or 5?
I think it was 5. It was really bad.
They had a 5th one?
Yeah.
True, because 3 was the last one with the Locust Queen, and then you had 4 with Marcus's son, who was like blonde, and people were just not really feeling it because you have Marcus, but then you have female version of Marcus, which is his son, because of the mother or whatever. I forget what her name was, the blonde woman. But yeah, and then you had the 4th game where they I forgot her name, but then you had the 5th one.
Oh man.
Yeah, but then you had the 5th one where Marcus's son toughened up a bit and he grew facial hair and he was all more yelly or something like that. Like, because you know how
I think I can't remember if it was on the 4th one or the 5th one, but you saw old man Marcus. He looked like Logan. I was like, yo, I want to play as him. Fucking jaded Marcus, I'm down.
Gears of War 1 was jaded Marcus.
Yeah, it was actually.
He was jaded the entire time.
Static Trip says The Last of Us was really good though. Still not playable on PC. Haha. No, it is.
I thought it was, yeah.
Yeah, it is playable on PC. I don't know if he's being sarcastic with me. I can't tell. Please, I'm judging you right now, but please remain a fan of this channel.
I'll make fun of you, but just you stick around for the ride. Don't worry about it.
But definitely, no, actually, no. I didn't try running it on PC. Why? Is it bad? Is it that demanding? Holy shit! I saw that The Last of Us came out on PC, and oh, that's true. I did read that it was impossible to run it. And also,
Really?
also that not Last of Us, Uncharted 4 came out on PC, and it's the same fucking story. Apparently, it's impossible to run the thing. It doesn't look good.
Well, that sucks.
Brutal.
Fucking PC players.
So
yeah.
Why are you hating on PC?
Good old-fashioned Nintendo.
Stagterp says, I got an i7 12th generation 3080 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM, overclocked, and it's still not runnable. He might have a problem. It's like it just makes you want to do that scene where when Stewie goes to the hardware store, buys a stepladder, buys a plane ticket, flies out to Santa Monica, and Stewie, and you ring the doorbell and you just like slap Naughty Dog in the face. You suck. Yeah, no, but I think the reason why Xbox was forgotten was because of a lot of the dumb shit they did. Like they couldn't you couldn't share games with your friends, and then Sony came out at E3 and did a press conference saying, "Hey, this is how you share your game with your friends." He just gives his friend the game, and on top of that, if you just knock out all the exclusives that they had, so and their biggest announcements was gaining access to other exclusives. I think to me it was exciting when they said Metal Gear coming to Xbox. That's like, okay, that's a big thing. That's not too bad. That's it. I think after that, it just fell off the grid and also Xbox has a reputation of being the whiny kids. Like you join a Call of Duty lobby and people are screeching. And the kids are screeching. You just see the little Xbox logo next to that name. You're gonna see it.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, man, there's been a lot of times way back when I was playing Call of Duty, because that's the first system I've ever played Call of Duty on, actually, was a 360. Mm-hmm. And I shit you not, I've never been called black so often by little prepubescent kids.
Hey, they weren't wrong.
I mean, they're not wrong, but you don't have to say other words.
They just want to make sure you know what you are.
Exactly, and at least 90% of them fucked my mom, so that's how I knew.
Who hasn't?
On Xbox, apparently.
But you know what?
I went to PlayStation. There were less people who bothered my mom and less people who thought I was black. I'm just saying, PlayStation had the better group.
Yeah, but PlayStation had the better group, but PlayStation did not have the proper platform for online. Also, I don't recall using the PlayStation party chat thing at all. I always use in-game party chat. I never used the one that came with the PlayStation. And now that Discord is the thing with consoles, well, it's all in the past now. So for the Microsoft Xbox presentation, obviously we got an announcement of Forza. Yay! What I was kind of psyched for, I saw Avowed.
Avowed.
Oh yeah.
Avowed looks like it looks like a cartoony Elder Scroll, if you will.
Basically, it's the creators. What was it of Elder Scroll or it's basically Bethesda and somebody else. The people who made New Vegas.
Oh, Obsidian.
Yeah, that's it. Obsidian. Yeah. They came together and Microsoft basically got those two together. It's like, here, build us something. You guys are great. Have fun.
Build us things, because clearly New Vegas was the best of the Fallouts.
Yeah, no. Apparently, even though
but that's what everyone says. Everyone says New Vegas was the best.
Oh, it was great, but really?
Yeah,
I remember.
I heard 3 was the best.
Yeah, let's settle this argument.
I found before 3 used to be the best, and everyone was kind of like, oh, there's weird stuff with Vegas. It's kind of weird, and now it's become like this big, huge cult classic. It's like everyone says Vegas is way better. I know.
That's so weird because I played New Vegas not too long ago, and it was just okay.
Yeah, the number one rated out of all the Fallout in order is Fallout New Vegas.
Sure.
I visited IGN. I visited Games Radar.
Crackle, and Pop.
All three of them.
All three of them together.
All three.
Wow.
Yeah,
Fallout Shelter. Wow. And all of them. Fallout Shelter, which is the mobile game that you play to manage your Sims, if you will, in your vault. Beat Fallout 76.
It's not that hard of a thing to beat, but wow.
Oh, poor Fallout.
Yeah, poor Fallout 76. You should have worked harder.
Yeah, speaking of Fallout, me and my wife are watching a TV show called Silo, and holy shit, does it give Fallout vibes, and it's really good. I'm thinking about doing a review of just that show on my own, because it's honestly a TV show where there ain't no woke element to it, and it's just good old-fashioned entertaining TV, man. Like, it's really good, and it's suspenseful.
I like that.
I feel like I've seen clips of it.
It's Apple TV.
Okay.
Yes,
but I have a VPN, so.
Oh, sounds sexy.
So Avowed looks pretty cool. It looks like a cartoony Elder Scroll game. It looks like a lot of fun. It looks like the exact same experience you'd get from a Morrowind game. So I'm down. Obviously the Fable. I was a huge fan of the first Fable game. Really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. The characters did not look that ugly back then, guys. It wasn't always like that.
No.
No,
it wasn't.
And
can you give me a few seconds? I gotta turn off the AC in here because it's freaking cold in here. Holy crap!
Yeah,
should just crack the door open. Let some air out.
Yeah,
it's 17 degrees in here. Goddamn.
Yeah. Well, it's 70. It's 18 outside. It got cool.
And after that, we got Forza, which is yeah.
I can care less about Forza.
I don't. Sure. Yeah, I don't really care about Forza that much anymore. Sariello. Oh my god, please do a Silo review. Oh damn, she read all 3 books. Alright, so you already know where this is going.
It's fucking nerd. It's fucking nerd.
he's like, you read books? He's like,
you can read books?
He's like the first time I met her, I said I love Harry Potter. She's like, I read all the books, and I was like, oh, she's one of those.
You read the books?
You know all the original lore and facts. God,
at the very least, just listen to the video. Listen to the movie at the very least. God.
It's like an audiobook. It's like...
for your eyes.
All of a sudden, you're listening to it, and you just hear grunting. I'm like, oh, I think they're banging. But Sariella, let me know if you are watching the Silo TV show, if you have access to it. If you could tell me like where the story is so far, where is it in the books? Because I don't know if it's going to be a season per book. Because the way it's progressing, I feel like it's going to be. I don't know what else they're going to tell after this. But anyways, so yeah, we mentioned Forza, we mentioned Fable. I don't know why it's such a big deal. I don't understand how big this is. Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean, I understand that they're technological marvels in terms of how much resources they eat up. I can't read. Don't tell me to read. Sariel's like, no, read, you idiot. No, I don't want to read.
Oh no, she's a giant bully, and you should not edit this out. Be like Sariella, and then zoom in on her stupid name, and then have like a bully, or like the game bully right next to it, and then everyone can know how big of a bully she is.
Jesus, yeah, he ain't going easy on you. So I don't understand what the big fad about Microsoft Flight Simulator is. I know it eats up a lot of energy on rigs and stuff, but hey, I'd rather play Big Wheels Across America. So,
oh my god, I want to play that truck game that glitches every 2 seconds.
Then we have South of Midnight. So I don't
South of Midnight. Ooh.
Yeah. Hey,
hold on, I'm gonna legit look it up.
Yeah, I didn't pick the names for these things here. I just talk about them.
What was it called again? South on Midnight.
South of Midnight.
Oh.
So it looks like a Telltale game, honestly. But sorry, it has a Telltale graphics from the trailer that I saw. And you have like this Grim Fandango-esque character playing a guitar, speaking to our progressive character. And that's pretty much it. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know if you guys know, PT. I don't know if you know or if you saw this.
What, South of Midnight?
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at the trailer of it now.
Yeah. So obviously it has some mystical elements to it. Like there's a dead character talking to her, and she's, using the force juice in her hands. But yeah, that's I don't know. It's what happens. It's what happens when you concentrate enough. Oh damn it! What are you doing?
Well, putting the video up.
Yeah, you're fucking up my presentation. Hang on.
There you go. Enjoy. I'm messing things up for you.
I'm messing things up for you.
Oh wow! Did I? Oh, I never set this up. Shit.
Yeah. All right then.
Oh my god! Sorry, stream. I never set this up, so it looks like poop right now.
Oh, now you see 4 of us. I feel so bad.
Danny just fucked me over.
I thought you already had it set up for 4 people.
I got a new background thing, so now it's all different. People are judging me right now.
Oh, Wazim, why is it every time something's different to you, you always have a problem with it?
Oh my god.
What do you mean?
I'll just be
talking about.
Oh my god, there's 4. I just get back to your channel. There's 4 streams of all 4 of us.
Yeah, exactly. I have to redo the cameras for each one. I'll take the time to do it. These bastards didn't tell me they were doing that. I don't suck. Stop judging me. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god. No, I'm just like not even. What the hell's going on over there, bud?
Yeah, I've replaced your face with your stream, basically. that's what your stream.
It's mirroring it into infinity right now.
No, but you'd have to stop your stream if you want your face to come back, basically.
And there's like half of my face.
There you go. Hey, we're learning things.
All right, so for future reference, if we're gonna have videos up, we should set it up for it.
Yeah, it would be nice to set it up.
Good old fashioned.
I just see PT's eyes darting across the screen, trying to figure it out. He's like, I
was like, I don't know what the hell I did for some reason. Like,
no, it's because of my setup. It's not nothing. It's not you did, man.
Oh no, I know that, but for some reason my stream is all being stuttery and weird.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck you too.
Okay, no, it's fine. now, all of a sudden it just fixed itself. I don't know. Streamlabs seems to be weird anytime I run Discord, and like stream my camera off of Discord.
Oh, couldn't help you with that. I mean, maybe someone does it a little too often. What you doing on there, Danny? Starfield. Now this is huge. Another Bethesda game.
Field of Stars.
I don't know how you guys feel about it. I am not pumped at all for Starfield. After what happened with what do you call it? Fucking No Man's Sky and all that stuff. Just
made it.
No, they didn't make it, but it's a game along that vein, right? Am I right or am I wrong?
I don't know. I have no idea what it is. It's Starfield.
So, anyways, I think it's trying to be the next Mass Effect / No Man's Sky crossover. And one thing I've learned from Bethesda is that when you follow them and they always aim that high, the crash is just even more spectacular to watch. Fallout 76 was something
both literally and figuratively.
The Fallout 76 was ridiculous, man. And then we have Towerborn. I'm going through a list here. I'm sorry. So
it's all good.
Towerborn seemed, I guess, kind of neat-ish.
It looks like it could be a good contender for like Celeste and that kind of stuff, you know, like one of the indie titles.
No. Oh, okay, an indie title. Yeah, it could be an interesting indie title.
I think that's what
we're trying to compare it to, like it actually being like Celeste. I was like,
no.
Yeah.
Damn right, Sarah. No Man's Sky was such a disappointment. I agree.
Yeah,
it's like when you meet Hybrid in real life for the first time. Boom.
Oh, I mean, I can't get offended if it's true. So.
I don't know, man. You can't just shit on my audience. I need these people to watch. Sorry. It's like City Skyline 2. Now, I actually played the shit. I played a lot of City Skyline 1, and I thought it was fantastic. I really liked it.
I forgot about that game.
So I'm actually excited for this, man. It's such a good game. It's so much fun. It's such a better version of SimCity, you know? And what I love is, like, one thing I hated about SimCity was doing the roads and all that shit and managing traffic and whatnot. Now, you can still manage traffic in this game. In fact, you can even manage traffic lights. That's how much in detail City Skyline goes. to control the flow of traffic. Like you could say, okay, I want this light to be an extra 10 seconds to like control traffic. That's fucked up. How much detail you go into. But what I love about the game is that it generates the roads for you when you zone some things, which I really appreciated. So I won't stay too long on that because it's a very it's not a super popular title, but I'm psyched for that. Then we have a bunch of like I'm sorry to like breeze through these, but like little shitty cartoon game. Like I hate these games with like 2D art styles and no, I don't hate them. It's just like okay, yeah, congratulations, you made a game that should have been released on my phone. Dungeons of Hinterberg.
What the hell is even that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like
what the hell is even that?
it's kind of like a side scroller slash 3. You ever played the game Unravel by EA?
I've heard of it, but I've never played it.
You're like a ball of yarn that's running around. It's basically like that a little bit. What it looks like to me. I know it sounds revolutionary. I know.
It's like second to playing as a cat.
And then you have Jusant is Unique, which is a climbing puzzle game. Like I don't give a fuck. Now this here, Sega and Ryuga Gotoku. I don't know. You go ahead. You go ahead and try to say it. Go ahead. Tell me how it's done.
Ryugu.
What?
I don't know. It's Sega and Japanese. So
insert Japanese title here.
But like this game looks like it looks like fuck, what's the name of those zombie games based in the mall? No, the third person one. Is it Dead Rising? No, it's not Dead Rising.
It's the one by Capcom, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be Dead Rising.
Okay, it is Dead Rising.
Okay, yeah. So this game looks like a crossover between fucking Dead Rising and Yakuza. Like it looks ridiculous.
What's this game called? I kind of want to play it now.
No, I'm not saying that name again. Fuck you. I know what you're trying to do.
Okay, so Sega Ryu Ken Guile.
Yeah, pretty much. It's Sega Ryu Goku. So it looks really interesting. It's raunchy as hell, but what sucks is that the only thing that was released was a pre-rendered cutscene. So I hate it when they do that at these things, when they just release a nice looking cutscene and there's zero gameplay involved. Like, okay, nice, I don't know. It's like going to see a Lord of the Rings trailer and it's just a bunch of guys showing you the green screen. It's like, okay, great.
Damn, that's the greenest of the screens. What was the actual game called?
So, I think that is the name of the game.
Is it? It's a studio.
Wait, is it Lost Judgment? No, it's not Lost Judgment. It's
Toku?
Sorry, no, it's Like a Dragon, Infinity Wealth.
Oh, okay.
Like a dragon.
Wait, this
you touched a dragon?
Yakuza Like a Dragon?
Oh, it's Like a Dragon.
It's literally Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Oh, is it a Yakuza game?
Well, at least it came out in 2020. Or is it Like a Dragon Ishin?
Oh my god, I don't fucking know. Where is it?
This is how prepared.
No, it just says Like a Dragon Infinity Wealth. That's all. It doesn't say it's a Yakuza game.
Oh, you're right with the Ishin part. February. No, February.
No, that came
it says
out a
February. It says February 21st, 2023.
No, it's Like a Dragon Infinity Wealth, launching early 2024.
Oh.
Yeah. This is not a Yakuza game. Yeah, it's gonna be a Yakuza like game. And it's funny because it sets two legendary Yakuzas.
No, it is part of the Yakuza franchise.
Really? It doesn't say it doesn't advertise it at all.
I think it's because it's part of another side thing of it, because I think they've been doing other stuff outside of the Yakuza realm, but still with it, or just trying to. I don't know, but I'm seeing Like a Dragon, Infinity Wealth, Yakuza Wiki, and then one of the first things is Like a Dragon, Infinity Wealth, Ichiban Kasuga is back, and they're talking about
is back. Okay, so I was right. I was right to think it was a fucking Yakuza spinoff. Not spinoff, but lookalike. Okay, so it is a Yakuza game. We're absolutely ready for this, people. Did you guys ever play the Yakuza games?
Nope.
No,
I tried.
They're a lot of fun.
They're fun. I tried one, and it's a little too. It's over the top for me. It's a little bit too much for me. It's kind of like Saints Row, where it goes a little too far. Where to me, it's no longer fun. It's like going back and watching. I don't know. Ace Ventura.
Like
I'm bored now. You know.
That doesn't take itself really seriously, but it's fun because it doesn't take itself seriously.
That's it. Yeah. It's fun if you really just want to do something ridiculous. Like at one point in Yakuza, you're a phone sex worker. It's really weird. Yeah, you really are.
Interesting.
Awesome.
No, I don't know what this is. I saw the trailer for it and I was blown away. Cool again, Japanese names. Kunitsugami, the Path of the Goddess. I mean, this game looks fucking gorgeous. It's a Capcom game. It looks like a really over-the-top stylized version of Ghost of Tsushima, in my opinion. Like with some serious fantasy elements to it. And it looks like they let you just dive into that world. It's crazy. I'm noticing a lot of these Asian-style samurai sword fighting games coming out after Ghost of Tsushima. Like and like when I say like there was always medieval sword fighting games and that kind of stuff, right? But I just feel ever since Ghost of Tsushima, there's like a concentration on like for some reason like the samurai or like Asian or Japanese lore or Chinese lore behind it and that kind of stuff. And I'm all for it.
It was there before. I feel like it was kind of niche. Like they had Tenchu, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, but it was very arcadey Tenchu, wasn't it? It was kind of like Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, but Tenchu was more stealth based.
Yeah.
But whereas Ninja Gaiden was just like all up in people's faces trying to kill people. It was more ninja than it was samurai. But you had that kind of samurai. Gaiden. Basically, yeah.
And then we get Payday 3. I played Payday 1. I played Payday 2. I like them a lot with people. The game alone fucking sucks. It's boring as hell. This game is strictly to be played with people. But to be honest, I don't think anybody was claymoring for a Payday 3. So, and Payday 2 still looks and plays great today. So, and honestly, it's heavy. It's a game that requires a lot from your rig, Payday 2, for some reason. So, I mean, it's great that they're announcing a Payday, but meh. Now, a franchise that I've never played, Persona. Persona 3 Reloaded was announced, an RPG. Any of you guys familiar with it?
No, but I heard it was a really solid game.
Mm-hmm. And what I don't understand in this list, because I don't remember seeing these, Persona 3 Reloaded is the rebirth of an RPG classic, so I'm guessing Persona 3 is not new. But then it says Persona 5 is a thrilling new spin-off. So they're re-releasing Persona 3, and then they're coming off with a spin-off, Persona 5.
Persona 5 has already been out, so I don't know what, like, there seems like there's 5 different versions of Persona 5, so I don't even want to try and figure out the Persona series at the moment, because it seems it's getting more and more convoluted.
But to be honest, like I've said this in the past on the channel, like I'm not a big RPG guy. I don't have the patience for the math and the complicated, like, you know, staring at menus half the game. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. And then there's this one here that kind of slid under the radar, and I don't actually understand why. Star Wars Outlaws.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think is it Ubisoft making this? I think it is, because I think this is the first.
Ubisoft and Lucasfilms.
Oh, yeah, they're publishers. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think this is the first game that's not going to be an EA Star Wars game, which is good news. But the problem is they gave it to Ubisoft. You know, the people that made Assassin's Creed gender neutral and gender
neutral.
So
Assassin's Creed gender neutral.
Hidden blade out of your vag. But so Star Wars Outlaw, I was surprised because the trailer came out for it and it didn't get any traction. And what I find hilarious is that LucasArts, the studio, went on a campaign to say, by the way, the trailer's out, guys. You can go look at it. Like, it wasn't getting any traction at all.
Okay. But when I looked it up now, and like when you first look at it, you see the main character and just some robot. I immediately thought it was a different game.
You didn't think it was Star Wars?
Not at all. And like the Star Wars logo part on it, like you just see Outlaws in a Star Wars like in a smaller font, and like it's very easy to mistake this for something else. Like I shit you not, I just saw No Man's Sky, and just it looked almost like the same type of poster. You know what I mean?
But but it's messed up because when you watch the trailer, like you'll see TIE fighters, you'll see like the screen, you'll see the Star Wars effect, like the screen swipe and all that.
Like how YouTube, like when you have like the little thumbnails, like you have to have something like caption the picture and it draws you in. But like when you first see this, I didn't know it was Star Wars. So my point is that it's very easily overlookable.
Like I'm going to catch a shitload of flack for saying things like this, but to be honest, but the truth is, when you look at the picture of the game, all I see is fucking Disney Star Wars. There's no, but it's true. That's all I see.
No, you're not wrong.
I see a main character that's female and empowered and not nobody's white. And then you have your android, and then you have your cute fuzzy thing on its shoulder. Like it's fucking Disney Star Wars. That's all it is.
Yep.
I play Overwatch, so I'm like, is this Ash? It's a girl with her robot butler, you know? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I was really surprised that this didn't get more traction. It's not getting more hype because I'm not hearing about it at all. I mean,
I'm just looking at the trailer, and there's like one thing that literally just didn't make sense to me at all. She's running up to like some speeder bike, and then rather than hopping onto the bike and like kind of just sitting onto the seat, she jumps on top of it, stands on it, then drops down into the seat.
Okay.
Kind of weird.
I'm gonna have to see that too then. I want to know what you're talking. Oh, this is official gameplay.
But I think that
it's in the official gameplay.
But I think that this title, this franchise Star Wars is I'm sorry to say, I think it's starting to die. People are getting tired of it.
Oh, big time! It is. You would never really know it's a Star Wars game unless someone told you it was a Star Wars game.
That's
like from what I'm looking at, like they're like I don't know if it's like a factory or something. But they're just she's like on top and she's shooting down from cover and everything. And like when in Star Wars, well, I shouldn't say that because I didn't play enough Star Wars games, and I'm sure there's cover-based shooting. But I don't know.
Well, in all the Star Wars games that I played, there wasn't any.
Oh, not even Battlefront.
It's a first-person shooter.
There you go.
There's no cover mechanics.
Okay, I thought it was the third. I didn't play it, so I very don't know about this.
You can play it in third person if you want.
Okay, that would make sense considering.
Oh yeah, no, you could, but because it's a first-person shooter game, there's no like snap to cover, hide behind this wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. I don't know. At first glance, it doesn't look like a Star Wars game, and the environment's kind of not too bad.
No, it looks good, but there's two things I want to see. I want to see like how fucking woke are they gonna get with the story because it's Ubisoft, number one, and number two. Like, what is Ubisoft going to make me climb so that I can reveal the map and then see a shitload of things I have to do in order to get XP?
Dives off.
Yeah, and then I do my assassin dive, and then we fall into a tar pit and we mosey on our way. Because that's the Ubisoft formula for everything: climb something, reveal the map, next.
You guys liking this? It's the best part of the game, showing the map.
It was so sad. No. What you do is you discover the whole map. You do all the side quests. You max out your character. So when he gets to the end and he's about to fight the boss, he's like that giant pig in fucking Family Guy. Oink. And then we have a horror game. Still Wakes Deep. I have yet to actually fully play through a horror game. The only one I got through was what's it called?
Dead Space.
Yeah. Which I don't even think is fair to call a horror game. It's more of an action game.
I'm just fucking immature. Still Wakes Deep.
Still Wakes the Deep.
Okay.
Oh, Still Wakes the Deep.
Yeah.
It's like Still Wakes Deep. I'm like, what kind of other porn game are you looking at, what? What porn games are you looking at?
Don't talk about those.
Those are VR exclusives.
Oh my god. You know some of them are? It's messed up, man, what I saw. Like, Steam has fucked me up. But anyways.
What I saw. It's messed up when I put my headset on.
I don't know, like to buy a VR headset and do that, that's just
it's at least $700 worth of yank.
Yeah, but that's some Total Recall shit, man. I'm not down.
That's Total Recall shit.
What? So Still Wakes Deep, Still Wakes the Deep, is a first-person horror game based on an oil rig. To me, it looks pretty good, and I might give it a shot because
It does look nice.
But horror games always look fucking amazing. Like they look good.
What's the premise? No, actually, who made this game?
I think it says here that can't be their name. The Chinese Room. That's what they're called.
Chinese Room.
That can't be it. It has to be a mistake.
Publisher secret mode. Do I want to download this?
Yeah, developer, The Chinese Room. Okay, that's them. Cool.
Creators of a critically game. Okay, no, they made Amnesia.
Secret mode. Yeah, the Chinese room. Wow, the Chinese room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, okay, no. Apparently, they made Amnesia. Creator of critically acclaimed games such as Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs.
All right, and then we're getting a Cyberpunk, Phantom Liberty. Apparently, this fixed Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah.
They've been saying that for a while, so
yeah, and I know somebody who wasted their money.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
They're gonna fix it. They're gonna fix it.
They're gonna fix it. It's still good. It's still good.
They're just flat out releasing a new game now. And overall, that's what the Xbox announcements were. There were some hardware announcements, headphones, Xbox Series X something, version 4.0, whatever the fuck. And that's it. And to me, when I read this, I mean, it sounds nice, but nothing caught me like it did for the Sony one.
No, I agree
at
with
all.
that.
Like again, I hate to say it, but I'm a bit of a Sony fanboy for the exclusives. Like when I saw Solid Snake peek out of the fucking shadows, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I don't know,
yeah.
maybe somebody got that when they saw they were remaking Fable with this ugliest fucking thing you've ever seen. They were like, "Oh yeah, I'm the game." So maybe people got that, but just like the Xbox showcase just didn't do it for me. Anything for you guys stand out or anything, or you same sentiment?
Not really.
For Xbox, I mean, yeah, there really wasn't much. Like I looked at it and I checked it a bunch of times just to be like, what are people losing their minds for? I guess, I mean, if Forza is a good game, cool. Kudos to people who like Forza. I got no issues with it. And Fable, I guess, is all right. I had fun with it back in the day, but to be like, oh my god, I'm stoked for these games. Not really.
It's no Spider-Man.
No, that's it. I'm really stoked for Spider-Man, and even Spider-Man, like, it's still I still find it sad to say, but I still find it hard to actually want to pick up. Like, I feel bad for picking up a PS5 because I was like, I'm sure they'll come up with some games eventually. But even the games that are out now, it doesn't feel worth it to have the PS5.
Oh, it's just one of those things. Like when the system comes out, you have to wait a bit.
Oh yeah,
no, for sure.
Yeah,
after PS4, shit.
But I remember when the console launch for me that blew me out of the water was the PS3. Came out with MGS4. Came out with the fucking Dragon Flying game. Came out with like a whole bunch of crazy shit.
I'm gonna counter that a little bit and just say Xbox 360 because it came out with Gears of War. It had the new Halos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's true.
Both consoles came out with some really solid titles back in the day. I think that's where like PlayStation and Xbox were at their peak like competitive level, because like PS2 just basically cemented itself as the best console of all time. Yeah, and Xbox kind of just hit the ground basically running right out the gate and did a pretty good job for, I think, a console that no one really expected much out of.
I want to pass it off to one of you guys for the Nintendo part of this conversation because I'm not good with Nintendo, honestly.
Honestly, there's only like 2, maybe 3 things I'm slightly looking forward to. I don't have a Switch,
let's hear it.
I'm just okay. Well, there's what was it, Mario RPG? Because I actually did play the original one, and
this one looks pretty solid.
Mario RPG to me was solid, and if all they're doing is just graphically overhauling it, then I'll play it because it's been a long ass time since I played it. It's not like Dead Space where you could just freshly play it at some point. You know what I mean? Or like any other remake, which like fucking Resident Evil has like 20 remakes before they announce another one. But anyways,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it's just Mario RPG. There's no other remake for that, as far as I know. And then I saw it, and then it had like I don't really recall the side scroller part of it. Like, was there a side scroll part of that game?
Mario RPG?
Yeah,
it was a 2D side scroller.
Like it had the 3D aspect of it, but it also, like, from what I was seeing, it looked like it had like the what's it called? Well, yeah, the 2D part.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was just like mini games.
It had platform.
Yeah,
platforming.
I think it was just like some mini games or whatnot. Because yeah, for the most part, like I think 90% of the game was all 3D.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I saw some platforming and I was like, did they add that? That's kind of cool. Like, I don't know, it looks like something that I would actually be interested in picking up a Switch to try out outside of the other games that are obviously already out.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I'm most likely going to be picking it up, and if you want to borrow my Switch at one point, like,
I'm going to steal your Switch. I'm just going to steal it.
I said borrow it.
Borrow it for an infinite amount of time.
All right, I'm going to keep my Switch now. You can get your own.
Somewhere out there, Shigeru Miyamoto's like, fuck, let him buy one.
But
less money in my pocket, damn
it. I'm broke. But yeah, what other game was it? I don't know. I think the other one was just DLC. Like, oh, cool, Mario Kart has extra shit. Oh, cool, this one. I think Luigi's Mansion was another one that's supposed to be coming out.
Yeah, it's a remake of the DS version. If I'm
not mistaken. It didn't look like it had a lot. Like, it was just a 20-second clip.
Yeah, it was just to be like, hey, did you like the game on the DS? Well, here you go. It's on Switch.
Aw, the same shit. Aw. No, Mario RPG was the one that did it the most for me, and then the other Mario game that's coming out would seem kind of neat, but
what you weren't excited for Pikmin?
No, I wasn't.
But don't you want to control all those little adorable guys?
Well, I know I don't.
Okay then.
I really don't.
But okay, so that was it for that.
They have a.
I haven't been a super huge fan of Nintendo since like 64. Like, I didn't get the DS. I didn't get the Wii.
Same.
I didn't. GameCube was neat. Like, it was 64 that was peak. Like, original Super 64, that was pretty much it. They had the most fun games to me.
64 was when it was stopped for me too for Nintendo. After that, I didn't. When the GameCube came out, I played Super Mario Sunshine. I enjoyed it. There was a Metroid on there. I think it was Metroid Zero, or I forgot what it was. Prime. And that was a lot of fun.
Smash Bros, but like Smash Bros was on every platform after 64, so
yeah,
no, 64 was like the last time I really cared about Nintendo. And then again, the fact that RPG came out and it was on Super Nintendo, so I was like, yeah, cool.
And even to me, Mario got tired. Like, I didn't want to play the next Mario anymore and that kind of stuff.
I think Odyssey was another one that I seemed kind of interested. The one that goes into the real world.
Yeah.
Odyssey?
Oh, Odyssey, the newest one. Yeah.
People went crazy for Galaxy, and for me, it just didn't strike any chords with me. I didn't really.
It was fun. It was a neat little like there was a lot of neat gimmicks that came about in Galaxy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Odyssey's at least a lot of people revere it as one of the better 3D platformers that's out there right now.
And the only games that I did play on other platform beyond the 64, and I always borrowed a console or went to someone's house to play it, was the Zelda games. Yeah. So
yes, I agree with that.
I like Twilight Princess on the Wii was sick. Wind Waker on the GameCube was nice.
I still have yet to play it. Now everyone's going ape shit for the game. When it was at the time, like, everyone was like, it's cell shaded, it looks poopy, you shouldn't get it, it's crap. Meanwhile, now everyone's like, it's the game of all Zelda games.
It went hipster.
Yeah.
No, but if you're familiar with this, if you follow the stories, man, when you go underwater and you visit the Temple of Time and you realize where you are, you're like, holy shit. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because don't they take it basically off of the Ocarina of Time series?
It's in that timeline.
Yeah.
Really?
And when you realize that and you realize the world, you're like, holy shit, so this is actually this and this is actually that. But everything's still an ocean. So it was really cool. Only the fucking plebs, who were like, I don't like it. It doesn't look real. He looks like a cartoon.
Doesn't look real.
I can't jerk off. I can't jerk off to this version of Link. It's like it feels illegal. It's like,
It feels illegal.
oh man, you come home. Imagine a parent comes home and they just see their child like violently jacking into a cartoon character. Like, whoa,
Specifically that one.
what's going on here?
Is that pink?
And I think it's even in Wind Waker that they hint at the creatures that you'll meet in Skyward Sword too, which is crazy. I thought Wind Waker was a really nice one. For the Nintendo, what I saw in my very brief look at it, like research, these are not new games at all. But I'm happy that Nintendo players are finally get to it. They're getting access to all 3 Batman games, all Arkham.
Yep.
On the Switch. So finally, it's about time you get access to it.
Yes.
Oh my
We're
God.
late. Yes.
10 years too late. Yeah, okay.
I love how it says trilogy, but they completely don't mention Origins. It's great.
Yeah.
No kidding.
The only
It's trilogy.
I still don't get why that game gets so much hate.
The only one.
I thought it was good.
I know.
Wow. It's okay. It's good. But do you agree that it's the weakest of all of them?
Yeah, sure. I guess it could be a weakest out of the 3,
know-
but it wasn't like horrible.
If you consider it like a Batman game where you're going in, you're beating up people, you have the whole Batman thing where like it's Batman and here's his villains and shit happens and ooh, it looks neat.
Yeah.
Like as far as presentation goes, Origins was pretty top fucking notch. Like when Joker blows up the building and he's just like ha ha,
Yeah.
and like Bane's introduction and all that. So like it was a pretty solid game as far as like Batman goes.
Some of the best.
But as far as the
fights.
game goes, I do agree it was the weakest. But
Some
as
of
far
the best
as like
boss fights are in
presentation-
Origins, though.
yeah. Origins gets a bad rap, man. Like if I had to watch a game, I would actually watch Origins because it just looked the coolest. Like they just had the coolest stuff. Deathstroke actually mattered.
Where I
You know
think
how often Deathstroke doesn't matter all the time.
And the Deathstroke fight was one of the best fights. I had so much fun with it.
There you go. Like
Yeah.
Bane came around and he was actually more like Bane.
Yeah. And it was
Or like the-
terrifying. I remember the music when you
Yeah.
were fighting Bane. I was shitting myself. I was like, what the hell?
Like Bane just there in the elevator or whatever it is. He just pulls out Batman from the ceiling, beats the crap out of him for 20 minutes. But like it was
I
great.
think-
But then you see him in like Arkham Asylum. He's just already huge. He runs into the wall. You're like, is that a tactician?
Yeah.
What
Is that
tactic was that?
Is that an incredibly smart muscle man? I don't think so.
Take this, Batman. I'm gonna run into the wall and knock myself out.
Hey! You needed to hit him with a batarang for him to run into the wall. He
You
didn't
need
just
to
run
hit him
into
with the
it.
Batmobile. to finish.
But
Like I don't know. Like Origins was pretty. I thought Origins was cool to watch. Maybe as far as a game goes, maybe it's the less. But technically, I would say Arkham Asylum would be the weakest, just
But
because of the mechanics.
I actually started playing Origins last week again because it was on sale for Steam, so I got it. And I'll tell you this: the fighting is like it's the same fighting in all the games, right? However, the presentation that you get from it, it's not as fluid. It's not as good. Like for instance, you'll see Batman like put his fist down on someone's head in that slow motion kill, right? But in Origin, sometimes he doesn't actually move his fist. It's here, and it just snaps to his head. You don't see the scenes in between.
So like a lack of polish.
Yeah, there's a serious lack of polish in the game.
Yeah.
And because all the rooftops are covered in snow and everything looks lazy. It's kind of, everything's white. It's like,
but that's the thing though. If like you're a fan of like I said, with, excuse me, Origins. Its strong point was the presentation, right?
yeah,
And like with all the snow and everything, it gave me hard Batman 2 vibes, like Batman Returns.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
It
And
just gave me hard
Penguin
vibes
and-
for that. I'm like, damn, it feels like like from the snow to the Christmas setup to
Yeah.
like just the scenario. Like it
even
looked cool,
even the
but-
fucking main menu when the camera's zooming around Batman and you hear that little Christmas jingle playing. I was like, oh, this is beautiful. I love it. you
right?
know?
Presentation wise, it was fantastic. Mechanics wise, gameplay wise, maybe not as much.
It mechanics wise, gameplay it didn't deliver, and on top of that, they introduced a cutscene jump in between borders.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't fly across the city. You had to like zip across and do a cutscene in between boroughs, which I thought was weird.
To be fair, though, wouldn't that be more realistic than Batman covering the entire Gotham City just gliding?
No, he's Batman.
Like, have you ever seen Batman in the movie just kind of, you know what, Superman, I'll meet you there. Like, no, he usually goes into a car or he goes from building to building or something. Like, he gets there. He doesn't just fly right there.
Which is fine, but it's just like we're on the third iteration of the game. They kept hinting vehicles, and all we got was a cutscene of a plane flying through the snow, and then we appeared.
Plane flying through the snow.
Like, that's all we got. The fucking Batwing. That's all we got. We got the Batwing flying through the snow in a cutscene, and then we landed.
Yeah.
And then when Arkham Knight came out, you actually had the Batmobile. It was yours to control and to drive around the city. Granted, a little fucking too much, but
Origins. It was a different company or whatever. Developers.
No, it was
the Montreal brand.
It was the same WB, but it was Montreal that made that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, like it was different as opposed to the other three, right?
It
like
was.
The other three were made by the same people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So Nintendo got access to that finally, and Nintendo was where Konami used their space to announce the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1. So you're getting the remasters of Metal Gear Solid 2, and Metal Gear Solid 3. This is coming out on PC. It's coming out on the Switch. It's coming out everywhere, but they use Nintendo to announce it, which makes sense. You know, the Japanese hang out with the Japanese. It's cool.
All I keep thinking about is we take care of our own, Josh.
So it sucks because that's all I took away from the Nintendo conference: Batman games and Metal Gear. Exactly. I didn't give a fuck about Sonic Superstars. Super Mario RPG was I'm looking at it now and it looks pretty good. And you're right. I get what you mean now about the 3D graphics because the one from the 64 days, it looked like Paper Mario. Yes. The RPG game. It looked like Paper Mario, but this is an actual 3D render of Mario.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
It looks nice. I'm willing to try it out. And it's been long enough of a time that I have no idea what happened.
Mm-hmm. What I remember,
completely new to me. Yay, age.
What I remember is the power-ups were fucking special in that game. It was pretty cool. Like the mushroom, the boot, the hammer, like it all did something, and you could throw it into specific times. It was really nice. I'm one game that I want to play really bad for Nintendo was Fortune Street, and no one fucking knows about this game.
What game?
Fortune Street.
Oh, Fortune! I heard Force Industry. I'm like, is this another Star Wars game?
It's basically Mario Party.
Okay.
But you, instead of going around the board and just like doing mini games, you go around the board and you buy properties.
It's Monopoly.
It's Monopoly, 100% Monopoly. But there are boroughs in the map, and you can buy stocks and sell stocks in these maps. It's a fucking Mario game, and you're buying stocks and selling stocks. And so, like, if I notice that Danny owns like Borough C, I can, and I have stocks there, just start selling all my stocks so the rent is cheaper there, and then bankrupt him.
Go to jail, and then you get the Mario.
Oh my god.
I'm just picturing like the amount of shit you could do. Like Mario gets super rich. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna make me a Toad Island. It's like his Epstein Island or something. I don't know. And it's just like, oh,
it's like Mario hits like the go to jail thing. He's all goes to jail.
But funny. Yeah, for the Nintendo Direct, that's all I got. And no surprise, they didn't talk about Zelda at all because they just released their new Zelda title. Tears.
Not realistic enough.
Zelda Tears of the Sun. What's it called?
Tears of the Kingdom.
There you go. Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Sun.
You just see Bruce Willis pops out his bald head in the game. What's going on here?
I guess in a weird way it would kind of be ironic because he had Majora's Mask and the moon was kind of a villain, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Majora's Mask.
Like, Majora's Mask is great, yeah. But I'm saying the main antagonist, right? Enemy.
Yep.
It was kind of the moon.
Yeah, it was.
It's like you could say it's that Skull Kid or whatever the fuck he was, but the moon was what's gonna crush you.
We like to call them immigrants. Yeah.
So the immigrant is coming from the sky and he's about to crush everybody. So I assumed that was the main villain.
I was talking about the Skull Kid.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, my bad. But so like Tears of the Sun, I'm like, is there a sun? Is it like the Mario sun where he's all like angry looking? He's all so you have an angry looking sun in a Zelda game. Don't mind me.
You
it's
went
Nintendo.
off. You went
Nintendo's
off.
whack.
Nice.
Nintendo's whack. So is my mindset right now. That's all.
Oh man, so that's pretty much it. I'm looking forward to any sales that are gonna be popping up, like Steam summer sales, Epic summer sales, and all that shit. When does that happen? I haven't seen it yet.
I have no clue. All I know is that every so often Steam likes to like throw its sales like crazy. Steam has always been the company to just like, yeah, you want a sale? Okay, here you go. Here's a sale. Enjoy. You want games at a discount price? Okay, here you go. I get a discount.
Are you fucking kidding me? The next sale is on June 29th. It's fucking tomorrow. The Steam summer sale starts on June 29th, and there's a countdown. It says 15 hours, 38 minutes, and 35 seconds, 34 seconds.
Oh shit, that's true.
So the summer sale starts, and then it's the Stealth Fest. I'm gonna want something from that for sure. Oh, I'm so happy the summer sale is here.
Dave the Diver. That's the first thing I see.
Oh, I look forward to this shit. All right. Well, I think that's all we got for the conferences. E3 is over, if you want to call it E3. It was very weird.
Yeah, basically.
It was very weird. I get why this happened, but at the same time, I really miss the old presentation. I miss the grandiose. I miss.
Right, I miss it too. I want to go there and see some jackass on stage tell me what game's gonna show up, and then be super disappointed if it's not what I want. But at live, I'd be live and disappointed in person instead of online and eating something probably.
Well, for real, like I really missed the like the countdowns, waiting for the press conference to start, and then cool. I grew up in the days of like having Kevin Pereira and Adam Sessler like present shit to you, you know,
oh my God,
and like it was fun. And then you had Morgan Webb, like these fucking hot ass bitches telling you shit about video games that actually knew shit about video games, you know. And no, those days are gone. Yeah. Those days are gone. They're not bitches just per se. They're just hot as shit. But yeah.
It could have been.
No, but yeah, like I miss that grand feeling. It was like the Oscars, you know. I used to really like the Oscars when I was young and growing up and watching them. And then as time went on, and I saw that Black Panther was nominated for Best Picture, I was like, okay, I don't think I care about this anymore. So
I see what you're all after.
Yeah. Want them brownie points. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's all I got for this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
If you do get your hands on Silo and you guys watch it, I'm game to review that next. I'm really down, and I'm gonna wait till the season's over, which is ending at next week, I think. I'm not gonna do an episode by episode review. I'm gonna wait till the last episode comes out and then review the whole thing in one clip, and that's it.
Makes sense. Oh, it makes sense. How long? Yeah, how long is the season? Like, how many episodes?
I think it's 9 episodes.
God damn.
It's like a mini series.
How long are the episodes?
An hour.
Oh, fuck. Like an entire day. What if it sucks?
Why can't it be like Dragon Ball Z? 24 minutes. It's perfect. It's like
I want to see at least 5 episodes of someone screaming. God.
Again, my only memory of Dragon Ball was fucking Goku running across that Dragon Road, and I stopped watching because he was there for like he was there for like 10 episodes.
Speaking of Dragon Ball, I don't know if it's the same feeling for you, Dan, as it is for me, but Tenkaichi 4, I'm very interested in seeing what's gonna happen with that.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Is that a game?
Yeah, I forgot too, that I happened to see a video the other day. Yeah,
there's a series that started on PlayStation 2.
PS2, yeah.
Yeah, it was on PS2. They continued it, I think, into PS3, and then it just stopped. And they're like, okay, I guess they're going off to do other Dragon Ball stuff. And it's like they forgot about it. It's like, oh yeah, here you go. Here's 4. We're gonna do that soon.
Is it story based or it's just fighter?
It was an arena fighter, like excuse me, like Naruto.
Yeah,
you ever play Naruto Shippuden and all that stuff?
I've seen it.
Ultimate Ninja Storm, yeah. So it's similar to that. We have like a big ass arena fighters, I think what it's called. Anyways, you have like this whole area, and it's 3D space. You're moving in 3D space. Oh, think Xenoverse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Xenoverse except PS2, so extremely basic.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was fun at the time because it had legitimately almost every character. By the time the Third King came out, every character, like even characters you remember Ader.
Me no.
Exactly. Exactly. But it was this android that looked Frankensteinish in the original Dragon Ball.
I know Piccolo, Krillin, Goku, and that's it.
It's all good. My point is that shit reached, man. It had every character in the series almost.
Oh, and Vagina. I know Vagina.
Especially Vagina.
You can't forget about Yamcha. Come on, guys.
Who the fuck is that?
It had Yamcha. It had the crater.
It had the crater.
Man. But it was good talk, boys. I appreciate it.
For sure.
We'll catch you guys next time for another review. Well, we're not necessarily review, but just talk in general. I think this is more of like a all around banter. So that hovered around that hovered around pseudo E3. So it was a pseudo conversation. We'll catch you guys next time.
Peace.